Hello all you interwebs, this is Psychotog, and I'm playing on the Froob World server today. Right now I'm just going to kind of walk you guys through Spawn Town, introduce you to the place, and we'll see what happens from there. Let's go take a look at what's in the Spawn Town here. First thing you see when you spawn in are the rules. Pretty simple, you know, standard stuff. Don't grief, don't steal, all that good stuff. You also show ranking. The longer you're on the server, the different colors that your name can be. We also have extra information here talking about how the server is semi-vanilla. Just means that it uses a basic vanilla server plus a few add-ins to make the game run a little smoother. It also allows for locking of chests, as well as the admins are able to roll back any griefing that is done to your house. It's a nice couple of features, but for the most part the server is very vanilla. We do ask for junk to be put in these bins simply because we like to give out prizes for some of our build contests. And as you can see, some of the builds can get pretty fancy. We'll get a closer look at all that stuff in a few minutes. For now, we'll just head on down to Spawn Town and I'll walk you through it. One of the nice features that we've just started, we have a treasure hunt that happens every month. Actually, it looks like it happens a little more than every month. This is the wall of Froobs, the people that have actually found the treasure. It's really cool. I personally haven't done that too much, but might take that as a might take you guys along on a treasure hunt at some point. So like I said, this is Baby T-Rex's dragon. This was done back in March for the dragon building contest. I believe he won that. Go figure. That's a very interesting and fancy looking dragon, I think. So first thing you see when you come into town, we do have a public enchanting area. There used to be a anvil here, but that's been long gone, I guess. Every once in a while somebody will put a new one in here. So I'll take you over here to the spawn dome. This was again done by Baby T-Rex and is one of the first places you can go to find a nether portal. Our nether is linked with portals, and I personally have been working on some tunnels in the ceiling to kind of connect the different places that we have. This actually is pretty new. This is the M&M Home Renovation. Not sure what that's about, but it's done by MC Gamer, and let me go look here. Mad Creeper Skill. Not sure what their plan is here, but it's a pretty neat looking building here. Again, as we go across here, we've got the giant Hoovian statue. Like I said, he's one of our admins on the server. Really nice guy. He helped me my first day on the server because somebody stole my building. But this was again done by Baby T-Rex. Anyway, back to stealing my building. I got on the server and found out I thought I'd go ahead and do the food shop here. So every once in a while I'll change the sign and put new food items into here. I've got a pretty exquisite system. You can push this button all day and nothing will pop out. Looks like we got some extra stuff in there for some reason. I'm going to have to look into what's going on with that. But right now I'm just taking the one gold nugget for whatever's in the system, which should be watermelons right now. But anyway. Gotcha. Alright, moving on. These lights here were a group project by Blue Aura 9. He set up a little area for donations, and now we have spawn lights throughout the whole spawn town. They are controlled, I think, by just this one sensor. I could be wrong, but very nice project. We were very happy to have those. This is Baby T-Rex's house, done in mushroom block. I don't know what happened to that one. We'll head down the street a little bit more. As you can see, that, like I said, there's a lot of different people. There's many different construction styles. This bridge was done by myself. We need a nice little way over this little pond here, so a couple of bridges have been done by other people. Not sure who. Head on down here. Looks like there's a public sugarcane farm right there. Let's see here. A public mine there. Not sure what that's all about. You'd think the spawn town would be the first place all mined out. This is usually a public cow farm, but guess what? Somebody decided to kill all the cows. Eventually, I'm sure somebody will get some new cows in here. Right over here, we got melons. Looks like there's some pumpkins in our public farm here. This is the slime chunk hut. I was honored to be given the information for the seed. Hey, looks like we got something down here. Using the web, I found out where a slime chunk is, and just dug out, you know, the standard type stuff here. Slimes. Do these guys here. Come here, guys. Come on. Thank you. I actually have dug out a little area in the middle so that slimes can fall down, drown themselves. I've been told in 1.8 slimes will start swimming after that. I have not confirmed that. I need to do that. But for now, yay, 2. Every once in a while I'll come down and just collect whatever I've got. I did this early in my game, so that's why it's all cobblestone, and most of it is torches when the first layer is glowstone. I just didn't have the materials at the time. So, and it serves everyone pretty well. I know there's been a few people that have used this. We'll head back up. There's one last little building on this street that I want to show you before we head over to my base. I'll give you a quick walkthrough of that area. If you look next door, we do have a netherwart farm, which is ripe for the picking right now. I don't need it. So that is all we've got around here. There are a few outlying buildings, but for the most part, the spawn town is laid out in a nice gridded fashion. You can find these half slab squares all over the place. Most people have built into them. Whenever we need more, somebody will usually dig out a small area, put down the half slabs for us and all that stuff. I believe there were a few over in this direction that were still unoccupied. Let's go take a look real quick and see. No, looks like that's been taken. No, maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to talk to somebody, see if we need any more. But this road was done, again, by Baby T-Rex. This road leads that away to one of the secondary towns. That is really cool looking with the vines. But anyway, so that is our spawn town. You're more than welcome to come in, grab a spot, build up a little house, and go from there. Oh, hey, there we go. Here's one that's been left open so far. Most people sell stuff in town. You just got to ask for a lot of it. I know That big white arrow there, that's Raisin 505's place. He's got a request wall. You just put up what you need, and he'll see what he can do. So I will hike on over to my base and get ready to show you what's over there. See you in a bit. All right, everybody, I want to welcome you to my place over there. That's Pig Island. We are directly east of Spawn Town. This was actually one of the first places I ended up finding and just liked the lay of the land. It just so happens I built my base on top of the end portal, but somebody then broke the end portal. So just had some trees that I planted here. This is my sugarcane farm. It's kind of a basic design, just have water flowing through these slots. Sugarcane. Had some snowmen wandering around. I don't know where they ended up. I have a cactus farm here, very small. Don't need a whole lot of cactus, but when I do, I can hit the button and piston will pop up. We just collect it. Doo-doo-doo. And drop 16 back down. And that leaves me half a stack. Got a couple pens here of pigs, cows. I usually keep some feed in my chest here. As you can see, we use locket so people don't steal our stuff. I use the standard carpet on top of fences to get in and out myself. I built a small chicken farm here. If you throw some water in this corner, it washes all the eggs down to the hopper. But right now, I'm pretty set on eggs. I don't need that running. I set myself up a gridded tree farm. I just plant my trees in the middle of the square, let them grow. I have a sheep farm over here. But again, I'm doing real well with materials. I've been here for a while, so we're pretty well set on all this. I have chickens in here. Got some podzol. I have a small nether wart area down underneath here. Didn't have anything else to do with the area, so set that up down there. My grand scare... Oh, I'm sorry. I've got vine farm, pumpkins, melons, grand staircase. I have a small lighthouse up here. The lights do turn on and off in a rotating fashion at night. I've got a little light sensor up there so it can tell when it's daytime. Turns itself off then. When I first decided I was going to be selling food in the spawn town, I made sure to make a large farming center. So I've got potatoes on the bottom. I've got wheat on top. I used to have carrots, but I think I've got a double chest full of them somewhere. Or at least half of a double chest. I actually don't use this a whole lot anymore because I have so much stuff. I got myself another portal tucked away here. And this is my house. Little foyer area. Couple of little areas off to the side. I've got glowstone tucked behind some paintings. So you'll see quite a few paintings lying around in my area. This is my small bedroom. A little bit of personal stuff there. If I ever get attacked or whatever, I've got a nice setup there. This area leads to my ethos spawner. If any of you are familiar with Ethos Lab, he set up a very interesting way of doing a mob spawner. And I like to just build it into a mountain. It makes it very easy. You just got to dig out the canals. Let's go up here. I'll show you. So like I said, this is just a standard etho design. Half slabs in there to keep spiders from spawning. All the edges force guys into the tunnel here, and they go falling down into on top of the hopper. Collects all their drops. It doesn't run super high powered, but it's enough for what I need. Head on back down. Oh, one other thing that's down here is, like I said, I got some drops. Someone threw a couple of chickens in there at one point. This is my private entrance into the nether portal that doesn't work anymore. So I don't really use that tunnel anymore. We'll head back on up here. Window sheep. Up here, I have my storage area. Regular design. I've got an automated furnace here. Basically, it's a hopper on top where I put the stuff that I want. I keep it as full as I can of coal or coal blocks. Hopper on the bottom to pull the stuff back out. And that's where it ends up, in that chest. Ender chest, coal, and rails. I've got wooden items and mob drops and blocks and wool and all kinds of good stuff here. As you can see, like I said, I got pictures all over the place. I do have a map of my area. This is where we are right now. This is my lighthouse. This is sheep, tree farm. I've got a castle that I've built down here, which I'll show you in a little bit, and a man-made village. This village did not exist originally, but I've populated it and tried to get people to live in there. It's not too bad of a deal. Anyway, as we walk around here, I've got a furnace room. Back here, there are bud switches that turn off these lights when they're being used. Put some cobble. So, there it goes. It turns off. When it's all done cooking, the light will turn back on. It'll take that a little while. I felt like putting down some carpeting. Tried to go with a very rustic, almost like a hunting lodge type look here. So I got a lot of the spars built up here. Waterfall leads inside. I've actually never had an issue with mobs, believe it or not. I'm very surprised about that. This area I used for a lot of my potion making. In fact, I still have some supplies here. It's also my anvil room. Again, I've locked everything to keep people from taking it. I have an overflow area down here, mainly for one of the few things that we have tons of is ender pearls. I have an automatic smelter here for stone blocks. I've also used it for nether in the past to get bricks. Hey, there's the our big winning boss here. Good old Froob. Over here is where I keep all of my books from enchanting. Nice little enchanting setup right here. One of my latest creations is down here. I've been doing, this is my new potion factory. I can take you through that at another time, but for now, just kind of showing it off. automatically makes potions based on whatever ingredients are in there. I've got slowness, swiftness, night vision, potions of instant healing, and fire resistance. So got a couple extra stations just in case I need them. Automated piston system for our nether wart. Get this all planted back up. Gotta keep this stuff growing, you know? Again, I can show you all that stuff. I do have access to the ceiling simply because I was trying to do some automation up there. That's definitely a work in progress. So I'll have to take you there again, or take you there another time. Haven't quite figured out what I want to do with this area, so right now, it's my big screen television. That's about all I can think of to use for this area for. As you come down here, this is the back of the staircase. Got some hidden lighting back here. As you can see, I tried my best to keep torches out of the main area, except for these, which I just think looks good on top of a fence. But anyway, so that's the inside of my place. Give me a couple minutes, and I will show you the rest of the place as I head over to the castle and check out the village. I'll be back. All right, everybody, it's just a little bit later. I just wanted to take care of a few things, clear out my inventory a little bit. As you can see up there, there's my lighthouse, fully functional and running. We're back out in the front yard here by my tree farm, and I got this little gravel road here. We're going to go ahead and run on down here. This is still lit up by torches. Eventually, I'm going to replace this with more glowstone, so the lights will be buried underground. Try and make it look a little nicer. This is the castle. I had to level this area first, and then I built up these walls, all manual. It was quite a process, I must admit. Want to get a drawbridge or some type of portcullis in here. Not sure if I can do that too easily right now. I did start work on some automated defenses, like an arrow shooter. But haven't gotten that to quite work yet. Got to have a well. Put a little area for sugarcane. I have a cow. Thought I had a second, but I guess not. I got to get another cow in here. A few flowers here, there, and everything. This gives me easy access to the top of the walls, which you can walk along. Again, I had to cut all this ground out by hand. I did have a few people come by on occasion and help me, which was very nice. Again, another tree farm area. I had thought I was going to move over into this area. I'm not too sure at this point. Central area here for defending the castle. A few windows, balconies. Basically, this is one of the tallest structures in the place. So you can ender pearl to any of the other locations. That was a terrible throw. But anyway, here is the stables. Automated system. Pretty simple type of setup here. Oh good, I got a saddle. Throw the saddle on. You bump into the string. It opens the door. You walk on out. Come back in. Bump the string. You can see the block comes up. Keeps the horse in. This is the breeding area here. We got trough for water. I only got one horse in here right now. Interesting. Better grab my saddle just in case. I don't want to lose that. Let's see here. Back here is the blacksmithing area. This is similar to the bud switch idea I had in my main house, except that these lights are visible both inside and out, and they turn off when something is cooking. Just like those. These will be turned off and come back on once everything is all done, so I know when it's all done cooking. Last thing that I had was a new idea for a storage center, which is down underneath. I have all these chests here. I just don't have anything in them yet. So, anyway, a lot of space to grow in here. I just don't know what I'm doing with it yet. We'll go on down here just a little bit further and we'll check out man-made village. It's night. Got a very nice wall set up all the way around. Go on through. 4-part door. Again, these are lights that turn on only at night. I had to cheat on this one here to get the wiring to go all the way up. Hey guys, here's our sensor. Believe it or not, that actually works. We've got farming areas across here. Little cave dwellings over here. A lot of these places are double-doored simply because we wanted the extra doors for the extra villagers. Whoop. Some of them have 2 levels to them. Oh, here are my iron golems. Both are naturally spawning. We have Mr. Engineer, and when I get a name tag, Mrs. Engineer. Like I said, it is relatively impervious to zombies coming in thanks to this wall that we've created. It's all too high. We have the village well right here. A few man-made bridges, stuff like that. Like I said, this whole area was a ravine, and I had to fill it in with dirt, run the water myself, and all the housing was created by me as well. Got a little fishing platform here. Got some coal down there, I never realized. When we started this, it was, again, totally empty area. Just so happens that below here is a zombie spawner. How you doing? So using that to spawn in zombies, I was able to heal them and transport them up to the surface. Did this all in the old, or the dark oak type of fashion, except for this building here, which is just a 2-level structure that I threw together for me, maybe. I don't know. I just liked the way it looked. It's a nice little overlook of the whole valley area. So those are my biggest contributions to the server. When 1.8 goes live, we're supposedly going to move the spawn to a brand new area. I hope to create some pretty cool buildings in that area at that time. Anyway, I thank you for joining me on this adventure. Hope to see you on Froob World. You can check it out at FroobWorld.com. Everybody enjoy, and see you So those are my biggest contributions to the server. Wanted to let you know that when 1.8 decides to be released, we have some major plans about moving the spawn. I hope to make some major contributions to the new area when the time comes. If you guys want to join us, you can reach or get the information that you need at www.FroobWorld.com. Check out the forums, see what the build contests are, all that good stuff. So you can also reach out to me and I'll be happy to help you out. We do have a small application process, but I don't think we turn down too many people. So anyway, hope to see you on the server. Have a good day, and bye-bye.